Raidernation, it's your boy Graphk Raider, man, host of the Oaklosvegas podcast, back with another quick video. If this is your first time being here, please think about hitting that subscribe button. Also, wipe them feet, meaning hit them thumbs up. Shout out to our star, tight end Darren Waller. Just had a great interview with Heavy.com and gave some high praise to our former wide receiver, Bryan. For those who follow this channel know I was very, very high on Bryan coming out of South Carolina. I thought it was a great sneaky pickup in the third round. He had first round talent. He dealt with some foot injuries in college and I believe in high school as well. So he dropped down boards. It makes sense. I get it. But he just never really lived up to that potential. I mean, last year, Henry Ruggs goes down. I'm assuming Bryan at this point is going to step it up. And Hunter Renfrow ends up being our number one wide receiver out of the slot, going for over 1K. Zay Jones stepped up tremendously, having over 500 receiving yards with 1 TD. And then I think Bryan had like 571 receiving yards for 3 TDs. I just assumed with Ruggs going down that Bryan would step up and take maybe, just maybe, that wide receiver 1 spot or a high-end wide receiver 2. But 571 yards and 3 TDs just isn't going to get it done. But Darren Waller says this: I really like Bryan a lot as a human being and as a football player. Waller said in an interview with Austin Boyd of Heavy.com, his contested catch ability is elite, and I feel like he can only continue to grow as a player as he gets more and more opportunities. You see it in the games where he got opportunities. He goes on to say a change of scenery, it can be one of the best things that can happen to you. Waller said it's not necessarily about what happens along the journey. It's more so about your response to what happens. And I feel like he's somebody that is mentally and physically capable of responding in a big way. And I'm excited to follow his career and see how it unfolds because I think great things are in store for him. I hope so, man. I think the world of Bryan. I think he can be a great wide receiver at the NFL level. But let's be honest, you guys, he is going to a terrible, terrible franchise right now with the Atlanta Falcons. They went out and drafted Drake London in the first round this year, rookie out of USC. They have Kyle Pitts, which is one of the best tight ends in this league. But Marcus Mariota right now is their starting quarterback until Desmond Ridder is ready. And I just, if anything, maybe he does get more opportunity here, but I just don't see it. They got Cordell Patterson. He'll line up on the outside. He'll also line up at running back. I don't know what Mariota is going to do in this system, but I hope that Bryan because once a Raider, always a Raider. We know how that goes. We mean that, and I want him to win. I just don't know if that's going to happen with this franchise. But let me know down in the comment section, what do you guys think Bryan is going to do with the Atlanta Falcons, and what do you think about Darren Waller and his high praise for our former wide receiver, Bryan? I love you, Nation. One.